Okay, hope everybody's having a good morning or afternoon or whatever time it is right now. I guess it's 1:30. Normally I'd get my video done before this, but I've had internet problems and emails that haven't shown any progress since yesterday. It was really ridiculously hard to buy my stamps yesterday. I found a great deal on some stamps and it barely went through and had some PayPal issues. So the internet is really creeping through. Some websites are working and some are not. But without further ado, we'll get the mail and we'll see what we can show. The first thing that I got in, it's actually dry right now if you can believe that, but anyway, this is a Diamondback Rattlesnake. This was the only card that was wet. You might be able to see there, but a little blurry spot right there. This was wet right here. I don't know how that happened. Diamondback Rattlesnake. I sent this off to Imperial, California, and they stamped all my stamps, or canceled all my stamps. The Jeffers stamps unfortunately tore, so ripped the stamps in half, but that's alright. And that's part of the fun, seeing how these things come back. The next postcard that came in from Tahoe Vista, and there's the envelope. I kind of tore it. And they had written, it said, I did not see a prepaid return envelope, but sent USPS to keep cool, postcard safe. Postmaster, can't read that. It looks like Dan Craig or Pat Craig or something. I can't read it. Something Craig. 8/10/8/21, and I sent this one here. This came from one of those booklets, so it has kind of a ruffled edge there, perforated edge. And it says Tahoe Vista. I have since erased my address there, and I just added that fun little sticker there. That I like finding, partially used sticker sheets, because they just go in the trash, and then I just save myself a whole bunch of money. Just kind of fun reusing old stationery. And speaking of old stationery, I sure loaded up on the bins Sunday, and I found this really cool 3D, like Magic Motion, a NASA bookmark here. That's really pretty neat. Earth science data, ocean, land, human dimensions, cryosphere, and atmosphere. So that's really pretty neat. I don't know if it'll show up on camera there. And there's a detail that says looking for data, EOSDIS data centers. So that's from the Socioeconomic Data and Applications Center, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, interesting. That's pretty cool. www.nasa.gov there. But stationery-wise, I found all kinds of cool and interesting. Somebody donated an entire collection of greeting cards. The envelopes were separated from the cards, and some of the most inappropriate cards you've ever seen. But there's just a bunch of envelopes, and I use those for postcards and 5x7s and whatever. Here's one, God's Cruel Advantage to Cats. Trust me, it's green. Go ahead and cross. I thought maybe I could cut that into a postcard or something like that. I'm not really sure. Take advantage of your birthday and get smashed? I don't know. So who knows? And then, like I said, more envelopes. Some of these I had, but most of these are the ones I just picked up. So that was really pretty cool to grab those. Another semi-inappropriate, here's a Something Creek raft rentals. Sorry dude, we're out of paddles. I thought maybe I could make that into a postcard, send that off to some sort of adventure sport town or whatever, like Tahoe Vista, but I've already sent to them. Anyway, it says happy birthday. But like I said, some of the most inappropriate cards you can find were donated to this particular Goodwill. But I got one TTM, I believe it was just one. This one is out of New York, cancel there. But it's got a Henderson, Nevada P.O. Box address on the other side there, which I will not show much of if it shows on the camera here. And it was one of my few Sesame Street successes. I think I saw Caleb get her back. I had these in the queue. I had a picture printed a long time ago. I lost it. Something happened to it, or I mailed it and it didn't come back. And then I did another order months and months ago, and I lost those pictures or they got thrown out. But I finally have Sonia Manzano from Sesame Street, Maria. And it's really cool because I really enjoy these old Sesame Street photos of them holding a sign and the ones with the television workshop. Unfortunately, the VCR quality or whatever that was recorded from wasn't very good. But still, really cool. A very awesome picture. I've seen a better quality copy of that picture. It's really pretty amazing. Not only did she teach us Spanish, but she could have probably been a model at some point. I mean, people really like Maria that much on Sesame Street. I mean, she's got to be darn near 70 if she isn't already. But really, really cool. Both of these pictures date back from the 70s, so that's really awesome to get her to autograph those for me. And I'm sure I had something else here. We do. And we've got one from good old Sherman Oaks, California. You can't see it right there, but I think it's something California. I can't read that. Probably Santa Clarita, I think is what that says, with the 44 and the 2 8s there. And this is from none other than James Mceachin. And you're like, who's James Mceachin? But I kept seeing him in the credits of, well, let's see. I had another item that it's a bonus item he sent me. I don't know if I can find it here. I'll try to find it. Oh, let's see, I got another thing from Victory Junction as well. You send them $1 and they thank you 100 times. Well, we'll show you these two James Mceachin items because the other one seems to have disappeared. It was all in the pile here. Let me just double check and make sure I don't find it real quickly before I shut the video off here. And you're like, who's James Mceachin? Well, he's been in a lot of stuff. Notable African-American black actor, and he has been in things like, oh, I don't know, Adam 12, many years ago, small role in Adam 12. I think he's more known for the Perry Mason series. He played in the later 1980s series where, I can't remember the guy from The Greatest American Hero, whatever his name is, and he was actually the son of the secretary, Della Street. I can't think of her name right now. But anyway, this is James Mceachin. He signed this thing, something called Pebbles Along the Roadway. I think that's what it is. I think it's a book that he wrote, and that's really pretty neat. And there was another promotional thing he sent. I don't remember. Like I said, I wished I could find that. But the main thing I had him sign was this Hollywood Bowl at Night. And that's all I could find, is I don't have a decent picture of James Mceachin. To my friend Henry, James Mceachin. So I had seen his credits in Adam 12, and I said, you know, I got to get on this, because James Mceachin was also, I think, a Korean War veteran. Somewhere it's got it wrong in saying he's a World War II veteran. But how could he be, being born in the 1930s? He'd only be like a little kid. So really cool to get a Korean War veteran success, and really established actor, has been in a bazillion things. Really cool success, and thank you for watching.